Stay tuned because Good Sports is coming up next. Kansas City Sports and Fitness is the magazine for sports fans in KC. Inside, we cover local sports and local teams, from pro to peewee and everything in between. And this month's free copy of Kansas City Sports and Fitness includes the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report. You'll find Kansas City Sports and Fitness all over KC at places like the Kansas City Ice Center. And it's free, so pick one up today. Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness magazine show. Good Sports is presented by Kansas City Chiropractic. Dr. Lynn McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic offer the care that can relieve pain and stress and improve overall health. For an appointment, call them at 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. And by the Surplus Exchange. Take a tax donation credit plus help KC students when you recycle your electronics and office furniture at the Surplus Exchange. For more information, visit surplusexchange.org or call 816-472-0444. Good Sports was recorded live on Saturday, March 29th. Welcome to Good Sports, Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. I am Steve Fish. I'm the publisher of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Today we're here at Maker's Mark in Power and Light as we tape a very special show promoting KC Derby Fest 2014. KC Derby Fest is the most exciting Kentucky Derby party in KC, and it's also a fundraising event for Alzheimer's research. For more information on this event, visit kcderbyfest.com or call 816-422 Actually, it's 442-8115, or call 816-803-7406. And stay tuned for more details on this fun and exciting and important event. Now, before we get started with the show, I want to tell everyone that our current issue of KC Sports and Fitness is available free at over 700 locations. And with the April issue, KC Sports continues to celebrate our 17th year covering sports in KC. Now, in our current issue of KC Sports, we outline our expectations for the Royals this season. In our hockey report, presented by the Kansas City Ice Center, we write about their springtime hockey programs. And in our Sporting KC report, presented by the Surplus Exchange, we look at what the team needs to do to defend last year's championship season. Now, in our health and fitness report, which is presented by Cargo Largo, we talk about how fitted orthotics can help your golf game. Now, you can visit our website, kcsportspaper.com, for a link to a list of locations where you can find Kansas City Sports and Fitness, and you can actually check out a PDF of the entire issue on our website as well. And now joining us here at Maker's Mark is Kent Friend. He is the chairman of the Kansas City Derby Fest, which is, as I said, the most exciting Kentucky Derby party in Kansas City. It benefits the Alzheimer's Disease Center, and it's coming up on Saturday, May 3rd. From 3 to 6, and we're also joined by Dr. Russel Swerdlow, who's the director of the KU Alzheimer's Disease Center. Welcome to the show, guys. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you coming out here. Now, Kent, you brought a couple of friends with you.
Yes, I did.
Besides the doctor and his kids are here, and some other people were behind you, but you brought a couple of friends with you. Tell us about your friends. That we probably could fit them in here today.
Well,
but it might be a code issue.
Yeah, I don't think they'd like for me to bring in my four-legged friends that are outside in the Power and Light listening to the music. But yes, I brought a couple horses with me today, Steve.
Tell us about the horses. What are they? Race horses?
Yeah, absolutely. I brought down a mama horse, Insider Scheme. She's a retired race horse out of a very famous horse. Her daddy was Stephen Got Even.
I like that name.
And then I brought her little 10-month-old daughter, and the daddy is Stormcatcher, who's the son of Storm Cat. So for all you racehorse enthusiasts out there, we've got real fun little 9-month-old racehorse filly, and hopefully in a couple years she'll be doing something special.
Now, you own Saddle Creek Stables, and you own, these horses that you brought are your horses. How many horses do you have at Saddle Creek?
That's correct. We own about 18 horses ourselves.
Wow.
And half those are the racehorse industry, either broodmares or racers or retired racehorses. And then we board about 15 horses for other people, too.
And it's a full-service horse facility.
Yep, we got 160 acres, and we got riding trails and facilities there for not only boarding your horse, but training your horse and coming out for a fun day on the ranch.
Parties and things like that, hay rides.
We do all kinds of things. We do hay rides. We do corporate events. We have kids' birthday parties. Anything you want to do with the ranch or a hay ride or a bonfire, we're your place.
And how often do you race your horses? When I first met you, you had a horse that was racing in another city, I think. How often do you race your horses these days?
it's kind of like pro football players. They race for about 6 to 9 months a year, and then they get 6 months off. And they need that time off, too, to kind of heal up their wounds a little bit and get ready to go again for the next season. So right now we don't have anything racing, but in a couple months I'll have the grandson of Seattle Slew, another famous horse. He's at home right now, and then he'll be up in Chicago racing here in a couple months.
Oh, that's awesome. That's very cool to have that heritage in your line of horses, I guess. Yeah, that's
absolutely.
Cool.
We have a real neat one that's up in Iowa right now, and that's the granddaughter of Secretariat. And you may have seen her on some of the other TV shows. It's a real honor to have her, but she's ready to have a baby. She's gonna foal here literally in the next couple of days. So,
how exciting! You're going to be a grandfather again. I think last year when you were on the show, you were about to have
that's the one that's outside.
Is it? Oh,
that's the one that's
congratulations.
outside. Yeah, thank you.
So we certainly understand your love of horses and racing, and so that's what kind of started the Derby Fest. But there's another story behind the Derby Fest as well.
Absolutely. 6 years ago, Jim Watcher, the gentleman that was running Maker's Mark in the Power and Light District, called me and said I wanted to have a party here at the live block at P&L. And he wanted to wrap around racehorses, and I was one of the racehorse guys in Kansas City, so it brought us together. And but we wanted to wrap it around a charity. And as everyone that knows me knows that Alzheimer's is real dear to my heart. Not only did I lose my grandmother to it, unfortunately, literally just a couple weeks ago, we lost my best friend at age 52 to Alzheimer's. And 6 years ago, he was diagnosed with it, so we knew what the future was going to hold. So we were able to wrap this fantastic party around a beautiful cause of curing Alzheimer's. And so we brought these two things together, and it's making a big impact.
Well, let's roll over the beneficiary of the funds that are raised for Derby Fest. Benefits the KU Alzheimer's Disease Center, and Dr. Swerdlow is here with us. We want to talk a little bit about Alzheimer's, give the simple explanation, the non-scientific explanation of Alzheimer's, and then also what's the difference between Alzheimer's and dementia? I've heard those two things used in the same terminology, but I don't know what the difference is.
Well, dementia is a syndrome. It describes a particular state of whatever, and the state it describes is having had a cognitive decline, usually involving memory abilities, to the point that it really does interfere with your ability to get through the day, renders you no longer independent. But Steve, I do have to say this is the second year that we've worked with Kent on this, and we're thrilled to be the beneficiary of this charity. And obviously, Kent is a force of nature.
Yes,
and,
he is.
Very passionate and knowledgeable about horses. But in Kent, and getting to know you, what I don't think you know is that you actually inspired me to go out and buy a horse.
Really?
Really?
And you didn't buy it from me, though.
And he's here today. Thank you for letting me bring him. You know my horse? Charlie Horse.
Here we go. Ready? Ba-dum-bum.
You can edit this out, right, Ken?
No, I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving that in. But yeah, with a medical guy, that's a funny one. But you're one of 29 Alzheimer's disease centers in the country. Are you the only one in the Kansas and Missouri area?
Yeah, there are 29 nationally designated Alzheimer's centers in the United States, and they really are the flagship Alzheimer's research institutions around the world. Of these 29 centers, most of them are distributed up and down the east and west coasts, but there are a handful of them scattered in the interior of the country, and we are I guess there are St. Louis, if you count that the Midwest.
Sure.
There's one at WashU, and
but
aside from that would be the closest place where there's another one.
So symptoms of Alzheimer's, for those of us that haven't had any of that, seen any of that, as closely as you guys certainly have. What are some of the symptoms that you see in people that kind of direct you to say, okay, there's something going on?
Well, a lot of people become scared that if they lose their keys or they walk into a room and forget why they're entering the room, they're wondering, is this the start of their Alzheimer's disease?
Right.
And we usually try and tell people that if that's all it is, it's really not. But it can progress beyond that, and it can progress to the point where people can't do their jobs or can't function socially. It starts out subtly at first. Maybe it's you're having a conversation with someone and they ask the same questions again and again and again, And
so tell me about Derby Fest. No,
I told you about my horse, Charlie horse.
That's okay. I've already got that. Thank you.
That's a funny one. So, 5.2 million Americans have Alzheimer's disease today, and 200,000 of them are under 65. So that's a startling, really a startling statistic. What kind of work are you guys doing at KU Alzheimer's Disease Center, and how are you helping people?
Well, we like to think of our mission as coming up with better, more effective ways to keep Alzheimer's disease from developing in those who don't have it, and coming up with better treatments to benefit those who do have it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that our center certainly is unique about, and really where we're number one in the world, I would say,
mm-hmm.
is developing this line of research that deals with brain metabolism, brain energy metabolism specifically, and we have very robust programs in how exercise affects the brain, both in people who have Alzheimer's and in people who don't have Alzheimer's disease.
Yeah.
And we're also looking into how diet affects brain function, specifically brain energy metabolism, and then we're developing drugs that will manipulate brain energy metabolism. And we, since Kentucky Derby is betting on a horse, if you want to bet
right.
on our horse, I guess
right.
our horse is we are betting on metabolism, energy metabolism, and a lot of people are very interested in what we're doing. And we've been working on a lot of these angles for quite a while, and some things are being studied very robustly in people,
right.
and some things that we've been working on in the lab for years are now beginning to move into patients as well, and we're very excited.
That's terrific. That is fantastic. And the funds that are raised by KC Derby Fest help with that process. You get a certain amount of dollars and things like that from the government. Is that correct? But you are not funded by KU. You're actually looking for funding in all sorts of ways.
Right. Every dollar that we spend, we have to go out and earn somehow.
Right.
Except for what comes through philanthropy, events
right.
like this,
right.
and thanks for having us on your show so we can make that point. This is absolutely essential to us, and guys like Kent who put these events together. I know cloning is against the law, but I wish we can clone him.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's talk about Derby Fest. We've got a couple minutes before we go to break, and then we'll come back and we'll continue our discussion on Derby Fest. It is here at Maker's Mark. Kent, tell us the date and the time, and give us the basics.
Yeah, it's down at Maker's Mark, which is at the Power and Light District. And for those who don't know where that is, that's right next to Sprint Center downtown. It's in the entertainment district right there in the courtyard between all the restaurants. And it is on May 3rd at 3 o'clock till 6 o'clock. And it is a fantastic event, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we're going on our 6th year, which tells Kansas City how important it is to them to have now elevated itself to a must-attend type event. People get to come down and have just a great afternoon, not only enjoying the fact that they're donating some money and helping the cause to cure this terrible disease, but they can have some fun too. And like I said, we wrap it around the Kentucky Derby. I'll bring down a couple racehorses, and we pipe in Churchill Downs on the big screen.
Nice.
And my dear friend John Holt, a good friend of yours also,
sure.
He co-MCs the event with me. And we just have a blast entertaining the crowd. We have a live band, No Cash Value is the name of the band. It's a great local band. And so they're playing, and we have a hat contest for the ladies. We have an auction, and then a raffle, and we do a little legal gambling on the horses too. And we wrap all that around and wash it down with a nice cold mint julep or an adult beverage or two.
There we go. So give us the different ways that people can find out more about Derby Fest before we go to break here, and find out about donating as well.
Absolutely. And once again, all the monies we raise at this event and some other events we hold stay right here in Kansas City. None of it goes off to Jeff City or Topeka or to Washington, D.C., and I'm real big on that as a businessman. I want to cure this disease. And like I said, our proceeds go to the KU Alzheimer's Disease Center. But you can find out more information or donate or actually buy your tickets right online. You go to kcderbyfest.com. or you can go right to the KU Alzheimer's website and click on our icon there also. So lots of different places. You can show up here at Maker's Mark and buy your tickets in advance if you want to, or once again, you can go to their website and buy online. So a lot of easy ways to get your tickets. They're $35 for general admission and $75 for premium seating.
And you have some additional packages, which we'll talk about in our next segment here. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching or listening to Good Sports. We're coming to you today from Maker's Mark down in the Power and Light District, talking about Derby Fest 2014. I'm Steve Fish. We'll be right back.
Do the Royals have what it takes to make the postseason? Read our predictions for the team, plus our annual golf review in this month's KC Sports Magazine. Plus, check out the Surplus Exchange Sporting Soccer Report, the Cargo Largo Health and Fitness Report, the U.S. Army High School Top Performers Report, the KCI Center Hockey Report, and the Protect America Youth Soccer Report. KC Sports Magazine is celebrating our 17th year, is available all across KC, and is always free. So pick one up today. Golfers, we all know how important balance is in the game of golf. Statistics show that 50% of golfers hit the ball harder and 38% lower their score while using orthotics. Dr. Lynn McIntosh of Kansas City Chiropractic can help improve your balance on the course with customized foot leveler orthotics. And you can save $50 on your golf orthotics with your coupon from KC Sports Magazine. To make an appointment with Dr. McIntosh, call 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
Beat the heat at the Kansas City Ice Center. Come out to a public skating session on the outdoor inline pavilion or on their indoor ice rink. And sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes, leagues for ice and inline hockey, and upcoming hockey camps at the Kansas City Ice Center. The KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information on public skating times or to register for a camp or a class, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033. The Army Reserve has more than 120 unique career opportunities, so you can add to your current strengths or build brand new ones. Join the Army Reserve and you'll make a difference in your life and the lives of others. Learn more at goarmy.com/reserve. For more information, contact the Greater Kansas City Company at 3720 Arrowhead Drive, Suite B. Telephone number 816-531-3818. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong, paid for by the U.S. Army. Experience a touch of the Ozarks when you tee off at Winterstone Golf Course in Independence. Visit winterstonegolf.com for daily specials and call 816-257-5755 for lessons or information on tournament hosting. Get 10% off UPS shipping at the 2 South KC UPS stores with your coupon and KC Sports and Fitness. Bring your next shipment to 103rd between Warnell and State Line or 121st and State Line in Leawood and save 10% on UPS shipping with your coupon in KC Sports. Sign up now for the Legends of Basketball Girls Only Basketball Camp on May 24th and 25th. The camp is led by WNBA pros Lynette Woodard, Valerie Still, and Kim Hampton. For more information and to register, call Old School Sports Academy at 913-207-3146. Your first workout is free at 9 Round Fitness in Mission. Get a 30-minute full-body workout with a trainer that burns fat and builds lean muscle. To find out more about 9 Round Fitness, stop by at 6516 Martway or call 913-671-7788.
Welcome back to Good Sports, Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, the show that complements Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. I am Steve Fish. Today we're here at Maker's Mark in the Power and Light District as we tape a very special show promoting KC Derby Fest 2014. KC Derby Fest is a fundraising event for Alzheimer's research. For more information on this event, visit kcderbyfest.com. You can also call 816-442-8115 or 816-803-7406. And stay tuned because we're going to talk a little bit more in this segment about this fun and exciting and important event. Now, in our current issue of KC Sports and Fitness, check out our U.S. Army High School top performers. And in our Youth Soccer Report presented by Protect America, we cover the Kansas City Rush Soccer Club and discuss how they develop skills in their players. And you can pick up your copy of KC Sports and Fitness at over 700 locations, including Eagles Landing Golf Course and the Kansas City Ice Center. Now, coming up on April 6th, we'll be at Old School Sports Academy to talk about a girls-only basketball camp they have coming on May 24th and 25th, which will be led by 3 former WNBA pros. On April 12th, we'll be out at Eagles Landing Golf Course, located at 4200 Bong in Belton. On April 19th, we'll be at 9 Round Fitness talking with former NFL pro Todd DeVoe and also Dr. Don Charnowski. 9 Round Fitness is located at 6516 Martway in Mission. On April 26th, we'll be at the Kansas City Ice Center, and of course the KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. Then on May 3rd, we'll be at the Heart of America Golf Academy, located at 7501 Blue River Road in Kansas City, Missouri. And on May 4th, we'll be out at Gambino's Pizza in Lenexa for the Classic Car Show. Now, Gambino's is located a half mile east of 435 off of 87th Street. So come on out and join us, and you might see yourself on TV. And now you can also view Good Sports on YouTube. All you have to do is search for the Good Sports KC channel. Now, again, we're here at Maker's Mark, and joining us on today's show is Kent Friend, who's the chairman of the Kansas City Derby Fest, which is a Kentucky Derby party here in Kansas City that benefits the KU Alzheimer's Disease Center, and we're also joined by Dr. Russel Swerdlow, who is the director of that center, the KU Alzheimer's Disease Center. Welcome back to the show. Thanks for joining us again. Kent, we've been talking about Derby Fest again. Give us the dates of the date of Derby Fest, the time, and all that kind of stuff.
Derby Fest is May 3rd at the Power and Light District, and it runs from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
Okay, so some of the things that you have going on is you have it's important to wear a fancy hat, clothes like you're wearing, things like that.
You don't have to dress quite like I do unless you want to. You can wear your other kind of seersucker suits, or you can wear your cowboy hat, or whatever makes you comfortable. I'm comfortable with. I want you to come down and have a good time and enjoy what we have to offer and be part of the Alzheimer's fundraising.
Now, you also have a silent auction and a live auction. What are some of the things you're going to be giving away? And then you're also still looking for things because you have time to be able to get some more.
Absolutely. We've got a little bit of time here. We'd appreciate any monetary donations, obviously.
Right.
And then we'll also have any items you'd like to donate. You can call us at the number 816-803-7406, and we can help you out, or you can do it right there online at kcderbyfest.com. And if you want to donate a barbecue grill or a trip or painting or anything like that, we'd be more glad to have it for our auction. And we do have a couple trips lined up too for the live auction. We even bring in a puppy dog that people get to bid on and
really.
Get. So yep. So we do all kinds of fun things for the crowd.
And you have a racehorse parade. Are you bringing out a couple of racehorses again?
Yep. I'll bring down a couple racehorses so people get to see some real live racehorses. So the City Slickers get a day at the ranch right here at the Power Line.
There we go. So you've got a number of different fundraising packages and ways that people can contribute, their businesses can get involved, and things like that. Let's talk about some of those things and what's included in those, because you got a lot of different
Once
things.
again, the Sertoma Club of Kansas City underwrites this event along with Maker's Mark and the Power and Light. So what that means is all the monies that we raise go 100% to the KU Alzheimer's Disease Center. But in that, you can buy a ticket for $35, and that gets you in the door, gets you a drink ticket, and gets you the food buffet. Or you can step up to a $75 ticket, and they get you a couple drink tickets and the same food buffet, and you get a take-home souvenir glass and reserved seating. So there's some different things that you can do with there. But then as a corporate sponsor, we'd love you to buy a table of 10. And that's $1,000.
Right.
Or you can step on up and be one of our Winter Circle sponsors for $3,000, or you can get the party deck upstairs for $5,000 or $7,000 options. So for the corporations that want to bring down a big team down here and really get behind this, they get some special treatment. They get their own bar, they get their own food, and just have a really fantastic day.
So, and you can buy tickets on the day of the event. You can do walk-up, of course.
If you want to show up right here, we'll be more than glad to let you on in the door. It's best to do it beforehand, though, if you can, so we kind of know how much we need to have prepared for everybody and the number of seats and tables and those kinds of things. So hopefully they can just buy their ticket ahead of time online.
Now, since this is year number 6, what kind of numbers have you had here as far as people that have come out to this event?
Well, we hope to have over 1,000 people here this year,
wow.
Steve.
That's
So
wonderful.
as the Power and Light will hold 7,000 people, our goal is to fill it up one day, and we're making great strides going that direction. And, spring party, we're going to have great weather this year, hopefully. And the nice thing about that, though, is even if it does rain or it's cold, the Power and Light district is covered, and it's got heaters out there. So if it's raining, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect our party at all. It's not going to rain on our parade.
And one of the things that you can do is, if you can't make it to the event, you can still text. You can send in a donation, but you can also text in a donation.
Yep, you can text in a donation and or call in a donation. We're real easy to do business with, and that's an ongoing yearly event too. So it just doesn't necessarily happen that day.
And I read on the website you can text Sertoma, SERTOMA, to 313131 and make a donation
That's
at
correct.
that point. That's terrific. So again, give us the basics, the information, the websites, because we're about running out of time here, but give us the information on how people can find out.
KCDerbyfest.com, and that'll get you all the information, or you can go to the KU Alzheimer's Disease Center's website and click on our link. And or you go to Maker's Mark and click on the link, or you can call Maker's Mark down here also.
Lots of different ways that you can make it happen. Well, Kent, Dr. Swerdlow, thank you both very much for joining me here today, and actually setting this up for me to come down here and talk about this great cause.
The thanks needs to go out to what Dr. Swerdlow does over at KU.
Absolutely.
Because they're the ones curing this disease and working on that, not only the cure but the prevention of it, and makes us feel real honored to even have an opportunity to throw a party, because we know we're doing something that's going to really benefit all of us, and that's important. So
we hope we'll see you there, because it's a great party and it's a great cause.
Well put, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. That'll do it for our show today. I want to thank our guest, Ken Friend, the organizer of KC Derby Fest, plus Dr. Russel Swerdlow from the KU Alzheimer's Disease Center. Be sure to join me, Steve Fish, again next week at the same time for Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, and check out some of our other shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. So until next week, be sure to read all about sports, health, and exercise in Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. You'll find it all over KC, and it's free, so pick it up today.
Bring basketball fever to your own backyard or driveway with your very own game court from Sport Court of Kansas City. Let Sport Court come and install a basketball game court at your home. Game courts can also be installed for volleyball, racket sports, soccer, tennis, or roller hockey. So sink that basket at the buzzer and have your own Final Four at home in your backyard or driveway Sport Court. For more details, call Sport Court at 913-963-7529 or visit sportcourtkc.com. The Cargo Largo Cargo for Kids Charity Golf Tournament is June 20th at Drum Farms. For more information on sponsorships or to sign up, visit cargoforkids.com or call Melissa at 816-350-6138 and visit Cargo Largo in Independence, where you can always discover, shop, and win. Sign up now for basketball summer camps and clinics with Blue Valley Northwest coach Ed Fritz, presented by Agape Hoops at the Fieldhouse. And check out the other leagues, tournaments, and clinics in April and May from Agape Hoops. Contact Agape Hoops at 816-908-9934 or visit agapehoops.com. Eagles Landing Golf Course is the place to play golf in the Southland and is by far the best golf value around. Visit eagleslandinggolfcourse.com, and for tee times, call 816-318-0004 and make the drive to see why Eagles Landing is the best golf value in KC. Help a great cause, Alzheimer's research, when you join the fun at the Kansas City Derby Fest on May 3rd from 3 to 6 p.m. at Maker's Mark Restaurant. Derby Fest is the most exciting Kentucky Derby party in KC. For more information on Derby Fest, visit kcderbyfest.com. For tickets, call 816-442-8115. Golf MD is now carrying custom Callaway and Adams. Visit Golf MD for club repairs, swing analysis, and custom clubs and fitting with the TrackMan Launch Monitor. Call Golf MD at 913-663-5050. Visit them at Stringline and College or go online to golf-md.com. Get a free security system for your home from Protect America that includes 24/7 monitoring, no installation or equipment fees, and complete home protection. For dependable security for your home, call Protect America today at 855-548-2149. That's 855-548-2149. Sign up now for Get Golf Ready classes at Heart of America Golf Academy, or take advantage of the lesson packages and pro shop deals now available. For more information, call the Heart of America Golf Academy at 816-513-8940 or visit HOAGolfacademy.com. you have pain in your feet, your ankles or knees, hips or back, shoulders or neck, be pain-free with custom-made and 100% guaranteed orthotics from Dr. Don Charnowski, the only performance and gait specialist in OP. Call Dr. Don today at 806-346-6330. Now you can view our shows and past shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel.